Hello everyone, I wanna talk about the new tabs update which came out about 4 days ago. So the first one I'm gonna talk about is the map that they added. It's the legacy map and the legacy faction. This map, for people who don't know, is actually the first ever map to be released in tabs ever. I mean, when it first came out, it was of course lower quality, but we have it back, and it's awesome. And the Legacy faction, and like literally any other faction in the game, is entirely secret units except for the peasant. You have to find all 15 units on this one map. I'm not gonna go over their locations because I forgot some of them. Plus, yeah, I might just go over with a guide later, but yeah. And I also decided to make this video because my previous tabs videos were my most popular videos ever, 60 views. Never beat that record. So I'm gonna go over the first ever unit that you have, which is not a secret one. The peasants, these guys. They are super cheap, and as some of you might think, if they're so cheap then they're probably very bad. Indeed, they are terrible, to be fair. No idea why they even exist. A halfling can defeat a peasant. Look at this. Halflings do more damage than peasants.
Woo!
Pathetic. You are pathetic, you hear me? Good. So, let's go over every other unit. I'm gonna pin them down against, I guess, a halfling. The banner bearer. These guys make other units in this bubble strange, stand still. They're not that expensive because, well, they're not really useful. They just make units stand there. I don't know, maybe it is useful in some situations, but really it's not really all that useful. Yet again, I have no idea why it even exists. But I mean, the tabs team tried to do something new, and also it attacks. For people who know. Next is the poacher. They are basically the archers, but with a shorter range and a faster firing speed. They're a nice unit, I guess. Apparently they also deal less damage, because I'm assuming that one arrow could one-shot a halfling from an archer. Does it really? Wait, archer. Yeah, they have a shorter range, slower firing speed, and less damage. But I think that they're pretty decent. The blow darters. These guys, what can I say? They shoot poison, and fun fact, most of the time the blow dart thing is actually in their eye and not in their mouth. So they shoot these darts. It slows down their enemies and lets them just go on the floor and then die from poison, I guess. I'm assuming they're not very tanky. Then there's the pikes. They're just hilarious in my opinion. They have a long spear, and if someone comes too close to them, they'll just drop the spear on the floor to attack people with their fists. Barrel roller. YOLO! I think I already said everything I need to about those guys. The boxers. These are like the most average unit. They're not weak, but they're not strong at the same time. It's like, it's really a unique unit. They pack quite a punch, but it's not enough to one-shot most units. They have quite a bit of HP, but not to shrug off every attack in the game. It's a very nice unit. I feel like it's just a better version of the monk that was added in the Dynasty faction. Oh, alright, let's just put a 1v1 in here. Oh my god, what? The monks were like the worst version of the boxers. Before the boxers came out, I gave the most average unit title to the monks. They had high HP, low damage, but they because of the high HP and low cost, I thought they were pretty average. Now the boxer has that, so yeah. Okay, flag bearer. Unlike the banner bearer, they actually speed up people in the radius. Which makes sense why they are 5 times as expensive, because they're actually much more useful in, like, I don't know, most situations. Like, in basically every situation you want your units to go faster, which is nice. I really like this unit because, well, it has a lot of potential. Let's continue. Then the Pharaoh. I'm gonna have to put down, like, I don't know, a few peasants maybe. So he casts this AoE thing, AoE attack that makes units bow to him. It doesn't work on all units, like animals, it doesn't work on them, plus like the AoE thing does damage itself, but it's so little, it look at this. Oh, maybe the peasants just have really low health. It does damage, but not too much. He is not very tanky at all, but I don't know. I don't feel like he's a good unit. It just his thing doesn't work on most units, and it's just really no idea why he even needs to exist. The Wizard. I'm pretty sure this is from Lord of the Rings. I may be completely wrong because I don't read books and don't watch movies because I'm a gamer. So this guy just like, he has a sword, but he will almost never use it. His one attack is right click, and then when he zaps someone with lightning, they spin around and then explode. Lightning. It deals a lot of damage. Plus he isn't too expensive. 1,850. These guys are an OG unit. They've been in tabs before, and I remember that the chariot on Christmas had a reskin where the horse was replaced with a reindeer. But that was like in the older version of tabs in like 2016 or something. They changed it, and now it's just this Roman guy. Also, can I just take the time to say that they never hold their shield properly? Just saying. Okay, it's a fun unit, I guess. 4. I really don't know what to say. I don't really think he's that good of a unit. I mean, sure, he deals a lot of damage, but he has a long attack interval, and I don't feel like it's like a good unit because of that one thing. Like, just watch these 12 monks beat him. I just consider him a pretty bad unit due to him doing it feels like a lot of damage, but it's just like the attack interval is so long, plus the lightning itself isn't enough to one-shot a long punch. I mean, they're pretty tanky, yeah, but at the same time, come on. It's 250 cost. I don't know, I feel like it's a really bad unit. I don't think it deals just enough damage, plus he has such a long attack interval that I don't know. I don't like him. Sorry. Next is the tank. What can I say? Explosions, which usually miss, by the way, but even if it misses, it just does this. It just runs people over, which is pretty hilarious in my opinion. This is like the only unit I can think of needing a banner bearer so that it stays in one place and shoots people from afar instead of risking its own life trying to run people over. It's a fun and strong unit. I can see why it's expensive. The last three are like non-balanced really, they're just there for messing around. Let me create like a little army. Okay, wait. Army, okay, wait, last row. There. He has a short attack and he can throw a lot of punches fast, and they deal a lot of damage. And they're so tanky. You cannot afford him. He's 100,000 K. He's 100,000. He costs 100,000. You can't afford him. You can't just mess around in sandbox. Goof around. And then there is, well, the Dark Peasant and the Super Peasant, which are more the same. The Dark Peasant is an original unit. I am personally waiting for the Chicken Man. I hope they don't change his design. I hope they just give him the coat like back in the day and just give him his original ability. Damn, do I miss the Chicken Man. But the Dark Peasant and Super Peasant are back, which is super awesome. This guy has been through the reward grinder so many times. At first, the Dark Peasant was just a normal walking speed, a lot of health, and could impale his enemies with spikes from the ground. Then they reworked him so that he was flying and had some kind of like gravity orbs that did damage. And now we have this. I'm gonna put in a few catapults. He has basically infinite health. Nothing can kill him except if a Super Peasant is lucky enough to glitch him through the map. He fires this dark matter. That's a lot of damage. Then he has these hands that get people in the sky and then drop them back down in an explosion. This guy just really likes explosions. Oh, and he can also catch the catapult things and then throw them back at people. So, yeah. Yeah, he's just not very balanced. Super Peasant can fly at the freaking speed of sound. He flies so fast that the deers don't have enough time to turn around. Thanks, Landfall. We really needed this. And he also kind of has like infinite health. And to just demonstrate how comedically strong his attack is. LOL. Just he one-shots the ice giant. If any of you are thinking how a Dark Peasant versus Super Peasant fight looks like, it's basically this. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you get inside the Dark Peasant's hand radius, see what I told you, you glitched him like under the map. And I can't go there because there's a freaking barrier. I can't show you what happened to him. Okay. So yeah, when he gets into his like range, like in this bubble of hands, he makes like an enormous explosion. He goes through the ground again. This is why the Dark Peasant always loses. He glitches himself through the ground. There were no secret units except for these ones. I will go over some of the locations that I do remember. So sorry if it's a bit unfinished. So at first there is this sign, which gives you the poacher. Over here is the pike. There might have been boxing gloves over here. I seriously don't remember. Here there is the force hammer. Here is something, I forgot what is there. In this grave there's a blow dart. If you go into this roof, you will find the pharaoh in the coffin. If you go through this window, you can find the super boxer, I think. else. Here there's the wizard. Under some of the trees there's like a hole, and I don't know where it is. I lost it, but there's like a hole somewhere. And then there's like a little cave and the tank unit there. These camps have, this camp has the banner bearer, and I think that's it. Maybe there is also something over here, I don't remember, I'm sorry. Over there on the blue side is the flag bearer in the barrel, about here. And that's all I remember for now. So yeah, this is the new update, and it's really epic. I really want Nightfall to continue making these great updates for tabs. I cannot wait for Chicken Man to make an appearance, a reappearance to be exact. So yeah, I guess this is the end of the video. So goodbye.